Okay, check, 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 check. Microphone, microphone, microphone. Yes, yes, yes. And which one is it? Is that 4? Number 3. Hello. Okay. To start with, I've got everything plugged in, and on the box cast, I have 3 solid green lights. So everything, then I'm good. Okay. I was going to say, I haven't touched the modem. It booted up, and it said battery charged. I said, okay. And it went to the screen where it shows you Wi-Fi, it shows you messages, Wi-Fi settings, all of that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got 3. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Now on the board, my microphone is in number 1. Is it number 3 or number 4 that I turn up to be on? Yellow number 4. Okay.
Hi, this is Dawn Morgan. Just letting you know that what you're seeing right now from Tasker Arena is the Hobbs JV game, Hobbs and Roswell JV. And this game, we had it on our schedule as starting at 6 o'clock, the varsity that is, but the varsity was scheduled at 6:30 in actuality. So it's not a problem. It just means that our boxcast was set to start a little before 6 o'clock. So as a result, you're getting to see and hear the Hobbs JV game, and they're doing a nice job. They split the first 2 sets with Roswell, so they're playing a 3rd set here, and it's a tight one right now. So Hobbs is leading Roswell 4-3 early in this 3rd set. So I'm not really going to do play-by-play until the varsity starts, but we'll keep the audio, we'll keep the video up, and you can watch the match. And hopefully the Hobbs girls JV would love to win this match and then set a good tone, the varsity, to follow. So yes, we will have the Hobbs Roswell varsity volleyball match coming up at the end of the JV match. And this is in the 3rd set, Hobbs leading now 5-4. And we'll just continue to let you watch until the end of this match. Then there will be a pregame clock for the varsity, a warm-up period, and then we will have that varsity match here on Hobbs Volleyball, on Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com. Thank you for watching and listening. And just to let you know, there's a timeout now on the court in this 3rd set. Hobbs and Roswell split the first 2. And in this 3rd set, now Hobbs is leading 8-5 with a Roswell timeout. And you won't see the score bug on your screen to indicate the score until we get to the varsity game. But I'll break in and every few points and tell you what the score is and then give you the final score at the end. Keep in mind, please keep watching and monitoring. After the JV match and the warm-up, we'll have the varsity Hobbs Roswell volleyball match for you right here on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And the action continues on the court. And that's the end of the JV match. Hobbs winning in that third set. They'd only had to play to 15 points, and they were the first team quickest to get there pretty easily in that third set, despite the tight sets before it. So congratulations to the Hobbs JV team, the Hobbs girls JV, of course, just winning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by my phone. And that's awesome. So they have put 20 minutes on the clock and probably will start that any second now. So we will have about 20 minutes until the varsity match begins here at Tasker Arena. So we will just roll camera and let you watch as the warm-up period begins, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. I'll start some pregame coming up in just a little while. They haven't even actually started that 20-minute clock quite yet. I guess they'll start it just as soon as the first team hits the warm-up floor, and the Hobbs Lady Eagles are out here actually, so maybe when the other team gets out, when both teams are represented, they'll start that pregame clock. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. In the meantime, there will be video rolling. And then, of course, when the match begins, since the JV ran just a little bit long, this varsity match was really scheduled at 6:30. So obviously it's going to get started about 7 o'clock tonight. So we're in for a little bit later evening than we thought, but that's all right. As the Lady Eagles, the JV team, set a good example for our varsity gals. A lot of pink in the stands tonight, so we'll just keep the video going. And now they have started that 20-minute clock, so we'll take a break, and I'll be back and let you know in just a few minutes. We will get this underway. Do want to acknowledge our sponsors: Lee County State Bank, Forest Tire, Hobbs Express, Robinson and Associates, Thriftway, First American Bank Hobbs, Lasco Construction, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, and Rent-A-Center, plus Devon Energy and Hobbs Rental. So we'll be back in just a few minutes and get the pregame started for this Hobbs Roswell start of district here at Tasker Arena. More volleyball coming up in just a few minutes right here on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Welcome into Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball from Watson Stadium. Okay, so I'm just seeing if you're paying attention. We're not going to play at the stadium tonight. No, we're here at Tasker Arena, as I said earlier, but having a good time watching the celebratory Hobbs JV girls having a good time after, taking Roswell High to 3 sets and then being victorious. So congrats again to the Lady Eagles JV. It was a good match, fun to watch, and they did well. So that sets the tone for the Hobbs varsity girls as they come in here at 9-8 overall, and they start to District 4-5A tonight against Roswell High. And the Hobbs Lady Eagles are ranked 12th in New Mexico 5A overall. They are in the district with Clovis, Carlsbad, Roswell High, and they will begin district tonight. They finish up the regular season on November 1st, that is. The Lady Eagles come into this match against Roswell tonight having lost to Artesia 3-2 on Thursday last week. And up next for them after tonight, they will continue district play at Clovis this Thursday night at 6:30. Now your Roswell Lady Coyotes come in 9-8 overall, and they are ranked 19th in New Mexico 5A. They come in after a loss to Goddard on last Thursday night, 3-1. And next up for them, they'll be on the road to play at Carlsbad this Thursday night at 6:30. So both these teams very evenly matched on paper, having very similar schedules so far, similar records and schedules, and looking to start their district with a win. So it's going to be a hard-fought one here tonight at Tasker Arena between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Coyotes. I'll take a little bit of a break. Let's acknowledge our sponsors, and then I'll come back and we'll go down the rosters for each of the teams. I'm Dawn Morgan, flying solo tonight with Jonathan, who is running camera. So thank you very much to Jonathan. In camera work, I'll be doing the play-by-play, keeping stats, keeping the score bug, and just trying to do as well as I can with all of that juggling. And Jonathan will do a very fine job on the camera, I'm sure. So we are just about set and ready to go. We have just a little under 8 minutes left on the warm-up clock. The JV match ran a little long, and this varsity match was actually on the schedule to start at 6:30. Of course, that's always fluid depending on how the JV match goes in front of it. So this match probably is going to get started just right about 7 o'clock. And that means, it could be 8:30 or so, just depending on how many sets these girls play tonight. So we'll see, but we'll be here courtesy of great sponsors like Lee County State Bank, Forest Tire, Hobbs Express, Robinson Associates, Thriftway, First American Bank of Hobbs, Lasco Construction, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Rent-A-Center, Devon Energy, and Hobbs Rental. And we will be back. I'll take just a break, couple-minute break, come back, and we will continue pregame, pre-match for Hobbs Volleyball versus Roswell on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Just a quick programming note as well. We acknowledge that you're not going to hear, we're acknowledging our sponsors, that is, tonight during this match. And we just say thank you very much to them. And welcome back to Tasker Arena, Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan. Welcome in as we have just a few minutes left on the warm-up clock between the JV and the varsity match. And it's Hobbs versus Roswell tonight, the beginning of the district season for both these teams. And the Hobbs team, under direction of head coach Stacy Williams and assistant coach Sydney Hill, certainly know that they've got, a tough match on their hands. This Roswell High team is pretty solid, and of course Hobbs wants to get their district started off on a good note and try to win this. And they come in more than 50% on the season, 9-8. So it's looking good. Currently ranked 12th in New Mexico 5A. So if they were seeding and setting the tournament right now before the varsity even started, Hobbs would have a good shot at getting in. Of course, they do all of that kind of differently with the the pool play and all of that. But Hobbs definitely is playoff bound. That's what they want to happen, and they're just going to have to try to win every district match that they can, starting with this one tonight. And here are the visiting Roswell High girls. Let's roll down the roster. Number 0 is Addison De La Cerda. Number 1 is Emily Marcus. Number 2 is Malia Dumlau. Number 3 is Emily Enriquez. Number 4 is Mila Velasco. Number 5 is Mariah Samario. Number 6 is Jalen Benitez. Number 7 is Sarai Morales. Number 8 is Alexis Barola. Number 10 is Elena Tarin. Number 12 is Hannah McFerraz. I think it's McFerraz. Hannah McFerraz. And number 13 is Annalise Casey. Your Roswell Lady Coyotes are under head coach Heather Baca, assisted by Savannah Romero. Here's your roster for the Hobbs High girls. And again, this is as far as I'm aware. I haven't been, this roster comes off of Max Preps, and I'm not aware of changes. Nobody has said anything about this. I'll be comparing this to the announcements as the girls are introduced on the court and try to make changes as I see them. But your roster tonight, number 1, Zayla Mitchell. Number 2 is Mackenzie Porter. Number 3 is Isabella Miller. Number 4 is Wisdom Anthony. Number 5, Sarai Gutierrez. Number 6 is Jayla David. Number 7 is Brianna Dunlap. Number 8 is Hannah Souter. Number 9 is Jalen Strickland. Number 10 is Madeline Lentz. Number 11 is McKaylee Clay. Number 12 is Kendall Cunningham. Number 13 is Vanessa Esparza. And number 14 is Briseda Segovia. Of course, head coach is Stacy Williams, assisted by Sydney Hill. Mitchell is a freshman. Porter, a sophomore. Miller, a sophomore. Anthony, a senior. Gutierrez, a senior. David is a sophomore. Dunlap, a sophomore. Souter, a senior. Strickland, a sophomore. Lentz, a junior. Clay is a senior. Cunningham is a sophomore. Esparza, a senior. And Segovia is a sophomore. So a few seniors sprinkled in here, several of them with lots of playing time on the court. So it's a combination of veterans and younger players for Coach Stacy Williams. Again, they have been really, I think, improving over the season. They have certainly, started. They've been coming on strong. They've been playing some tough matches, and here they are tonight, getting ready to start district. We will take another timeout as the girls are going to be introduced on the court soon. I'll follow the rosters and try to make any note if I can catch and understand any kind of changes to that roster in terms of extra girls, different numbers, new names, etc. Then I will try to do so, and then we will be back to get this one underway. You are watching and listening to Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com from Tasker Arena. Again, we acknowledge our sponsors. Thank you very much to Hobbs Rental, Devon Energy, Rent-A-Center, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Pump and Supply, Lasco Construction, First American Bank, Thriftway, that's First American Bank Hobbs, by the way, Thriftway, Robinson and Associates, Hobbs Express, Forest Tire, and Lee County State Bank. And welcome back to Tasker Arena. I'm Dawn Morgan. And it's time for Hobbs volleyball action on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Again, thanks to our sponsors, Lee County State Bank, Forest Tire, Hobbs Express, Robinson and Associates, Thriftway, First American Bank Hobbs, Lasco Construction, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Rent-A-Center, Devon Energy, and Hobbs Rental. All right, we've had the national anthem, we've had the introduction of players, and now all it's left is for the girls to take their places on the court and for this match to get underway tonight. Jonathan is running camera tonight. Thank you very much, Jonathan. And we will have the start of what should be a good match coming up in a matter of seconds. As the Hobbs team on the court. Your front five, 4, 5, and 6, Anthony Gutierrez and David. And in their back row, it is number 9, Strickland. I cannot tell who's in the middle. Number 10, I think, Lentz. And in the back right, it's hard for me to see the jersey. She's got that kind of covered up. Your libero tonight wearing the pink jersey, the different jersey, and not in the match right now. Actually, is on the sidelines. Usually, no, that's number 8, Souter, on the left. Yes, and coming in is your libero, which is Jalen Strickland. Wisdom Anthony in, and number, I believe, 10, that's Lentz. And Roswell starts with the serve. Hobbs answering, getting it over. Roswell punching it. Ooh, nice dig by Strickland and a little pushover. Roswell recovers, and it's a tight set over the net. Nice job by number 6, Jayla David, with nice ups, reaching over the net without a net violation. So first point goes to Hobbs, 1-0, and Hobbs will serve, and it is Strickland back to do the honors. So Hobbs drawing blood first with nice play at the net. Good teamwork. Strickland with and it goes out. So that is an error on serve. And it will be a point for Roswell, and they will have serve back. And back to serve is going to be Benitez. It's answered. Strickland sets up Anthony. Goes for the kill, kind of a softer one in the back. Third contact by Roswell. Attempted kill. Hobbs digs it, saves it. Ooh, and a nice little push over. Just a little fingertip push down, but that's a kill, and that's a first one for Wisdom Anthony. So David with a kill, Anthony with a kill, Hobbs with 2 points. No, Roswell actually with 2 points. Oh, and nice recovery as Hobbs at the net with a nice play, nicely played to even things up there. They had actually missed the point before, but now it's evened up. And Hobbs with the serve. A good one. Roswell having a little trouble. Here comes the attempted kill. It's going to go out of bounds. So a miss hit by Samario in the outside hitter location on the left gives the point to Hobbs. They're up 3-2 in this first set at Tasker Arena. Hobbs serving, and a nice one. Roswell answers. Third contact coming. Attempted spike, and it is. Man, putting the big boom on it right there at the net was number 13, Casey. So that's her first kill for Roswell. And they've evened things back up, and Roswell High will have a serve, and I believe that's number 3, Enrique is back. No, number 2, Dumlau. Ooh, nice dig as Hobbs puts it on him. Attempted kill. Roswell saves it. Here's third contact. Oh, and a miscommunication there between the front and second rows as that third, nobody claimed the third hit to try to get over the net. So miscommunication, and Hobbs benefits from that, 4-3. And Hobbs will have the point and the serve. And that is Wisdom Anthony back to serve. She's got a good one, and it's an ace. As an ace for Hobbs, gives them another point. We're in the first set here. Hobbs is leading 5-3. Wisdom Anthony. Second serve, and again, it's a good one, and it goes in just inside. It falls just a couple of feet north of that 10-foot line over there on the left, and they're the third row playing back because of Anthony's power, not able to get it up in front of it enough. And another one, and this one's going to go out. So 2 points off of the serve, though, for Anthony, and that makes it 6-4 now. Hobbs leading, but Roswell will have the serve back, and it's going to be, who's going back for serve? Velasco. So 6-4 in this first set. Hobbs leading. Wisdom Anthony first contact. Gutierrez at the net, and they're going to say a violation there at the net, and that gives the point to Roswell. So 6-5, and that'll be another serve. No, they're going to, it hit the pins. And so that, yes, it hit the pins. Hobbs thought the point was theirs, but hit the antenna of the pins. So 6-4 is actually the score. Good serve. Hobbs digs it, answers it. Nice big boom coming over the top is Kendall Cunningham in the match for the first time in that outside hitter left location. So give the point to Hobbs. They're up 7-4 in this first set. Hobbs will have the serve. Nice running jump serve. Oh, gonna be just a little bit too long. So unfortunately, that was Hannah Souter with an error on serve. She'll come out. She's actually a serving specialist. Just missed that one long. So give the point to Roswell, and they'll have the serve back. Back to do that is Samario. Oh, and oh, you just cannot practice for that. That hit the top of the net, rolled over. It's a fair ball, and you just never know where it's going to come off of the top of that net. It's tough. It's tough in volleyball just like it is in tennis. So that's an ace for Samario. Make it 7-6. And now they've tied it up 7-7. So Samario again back to serve. 2 straight points for Roswell. 2 points off of Samario's serve. And that's going to go long, though. So nice as an error by Roswell will give the point to Hobbs. And they get a break here. They get the serve back. And coming in is number 10, Lentz. Coming out was number 13, Vanessa Esparza for Hobbs. Ooh, nice serve, as that's tough to do anything with. Good spin and speed on that. That was a 10 Lentz in to serve, and she'll go back again. So that's a nice ace and a point for Hobbs. 9-7 now. Hobbs could really use a few more points here and kind of spread it out. Another good serve. This time Roswell digs it, saves it, and attempted kill coming over. Wisdom Anthony, first contact. Now it goes to Cunningham. She gets it over, kind of a free ball. And number 4, Velasco, sets up their outside hitter. Oh, and she paints the back of the court with it. Oh, just in. Nobody, of course, back there to be able to dig that and save it. So a point for Roswell. Give them the serve back. And I believe Hobbs wants a timeout. So Morales will serve, and we will just keep it right here. And it is 9-8 right now, just what we expected. Really close match tonight. We think this first set certainly has a back and forth feel to it. Nobody running away with it yet. A couple of aces by Wisdom Anthony, a kill by David, a kill by Cunningham, and an ace by Lentz to start things off for Hobbs. A couple of aces by Samario on serve, a kill by Casey for Roswell. So we're off to a close start, that is, in this first set out of the timeouts. Thank you very much to our sponsors again. Hobbs Rental, Devon Energy, Rent-A-Center, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Pump and Supply, Lasco Construction, First American Bank Hobbs, Thriftway, Robinson and Associates, Hobbs Express, Forest Tire, and Lee County State Bank. I'm Dawn Morgan. It's Hobbs Volleyball Night on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Back to the action. Roswell serving. Oh, Strickland with second contact, sets up. Cunningham gets it over. And now Roswell answers. That's Lentz setting up. Oh, Cunningham over there in the outside hitter location on the left. Just, she had time to get up over the net and look and see where she needed to place that ball with her left hand, and a soft touch down to the court did it. And that's going to give 10-8, a 2-point lead by Hobbs. What a good serve as Cunningham went back and put a lot of spin on that, and it just died right in front of Morales, who tried to dig it but could not. So Cunningham with a kill and an ace, 11-8 now. Hobbs leading in this first set. Oh, and another good serve. She just has a spin on and just enough speed on that ball that it's a little hard to return, and off of the hands of Enriquez back there in the right back side. So another point for Hobbs, 12-8, and second service point off of Cunningham. Oh, and that one just too hard, too much Wheaties. Has a lot of good power, but it went long for a point for Roswell. Give them the point back. 12-9. It looks like we'll have a substitution coming in. It looks like Mitchell will come in and Cunningham will come out. Mitchell will go in the back row on the right side, just to the right of the libero, Strickland. Strickland digs this one, first contact, and they set up Wisdom Anthony for a big kill. It's blocked at the net, comes back, and it was a double hit, I think, fault on Hobbs there. So Roswell will have the point. Just really kind of got muddled up there really close to the net on the left side for Hobbs. Good hustle and good try, though. Oh, and that error on serve means Hobbs gets the point and the serve back. So that was an error by, I believe, Tarin. Yeah, number 10. So an error on serve. It is 13-10 first set. Hobbs leading. Strickland back to serve. Oh, nice one. Oh, such a good one. I tell you what. That it looks like a dead ball coming off of her fist, and it looks like it's not going to clear the net, and it did, but it just died right at the feet of that back row. So a really nice serve and an ace for Jalen Strickland, Hobbs libero, and Roswell winning a timeout. I believe that was a Roswell timeout, and Hobbs 14-10, leading by 4 points in this first set against Roswell. So this is the kind of momentum that Hobbs is trying to build, trying to stretch this out. 4 points is the most that either team has led in this one. That Hobbs has managed to carve this 4-point lead out. This is the danger zone right here in that middle of the set that really it spells trouble for a lot of teams. You get caught in this little mid-set momentum. You either turn the tide, catch up, or you find yourself falling behind a lot of times. It's tough to kind of fight your way back into it. So it's good Hobbs has the lead. Strickland with another good serve. A lot of spin on it, but third contact coming. Roswell's gonna, oh, and nice, a block at the net. A nice little block, and then just a kill right there. And I cannot tell, I think that's 8. I think that's Souter. I believe that's an 8 on her jersey. So a nice kill for her, and another point for Hobbs, 15-10. Strickland still serving. 2 points off serve for her. Good serve, but Roswell digs it, answers. Strickland with the first contact, nice dig. Now outside hit opportunity from the right side, but Roswell answers. Now Souter setting up for attempted kill, and yes, she does. She makes it, and actually I think that was number 5, Gutierrez, with the kill. I think I saw her jump up, and it wasn't, don't think it was Wisdom Anthony. They were both right there. So the point for Hobbs, 16-10. Strickland still serving. 3 points off of her serve, and on another good one. But Roswell digs it. Oh, an attempted kill as number 2, Dumlau, set it up, but a good block at the net. Souter and Gutierrez. Right up front, help from Wisdom Anthony. Girls reacting and really responding. Oh, a net serve, but it goes over and it counts as an ace for Strickland. That's her second ace, her 4th point off serve for Hobbs, and Roswell wants to talk about it. Yeah, I would too. 18-10. Hobbs took that 14-10 lead, and they've stretched it out now to 18-10. So Roswell wanting to talk about it, try to stop their momentum. It's looking good for Hobbs in this first set, but they've got to keep their foot on the pedal. and this timeout. So thank you very much to our sponsors, Lee County State Bank, Forest Tire, Hobbs Express, along with Robinson Associates Thriftway, First American Bank Hobbs, Lasco Construction, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Rent-A-Center, Devon Energy, and Hobbs Rental. I'm Dawn Morgan, along with Jonathan, who is running camera tonight. Thank you very much. And you're watching and listening to Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Your Lady Eagles and Lady Coyotes, that is, of Roswell High doing battle. Starting district in 4-5A right here. Strickland back to serve. It's answered. Doug, third contact coming by Roswell. They get it over. Strickland, first contact. They set it up, and a nice little fingertip roll by Souter on the left. Yeah, it looked like Souter was going up for a big boom kill, but she looked and saw. She had time to react and to just kind of push that down with her fingertip in the front row over to the left where no Lady Coyote could get it. So another point off serve for Strickland. Another good serve. Here comes the big kill attempt. It's going to go long. So a nice try. Dumlau hustled to get there and to get that across, but could not keep it in bounds. So the point for Hobbs. And Strickland back to serve again. 6 points off of her excellent serve in this match. Second contact by Roswell. Third contact dug by Strickland. Wisdom Anthony with a big boom, and it's inbound. It is. It stays in right just on the line, and that's a big point. So Wisdom has such power. So a nice kill. That's her second. Got a couple of aces to go. Strickland still serving for Hobbs. 7 points. Third contact coming. Attempted kill by Dumlau. This time she gets the kill as it hits the net and then hits in the third row. Strickland dove for it. Good hustle, but could not get there in time. So 21-11 now. Hobbs can't afford to let up here. Roswell serving. Anthony second contact. Gutierrez sends it over. Attempted kill, and it is as a big boom put on it there. I believe that was number 10, Tarine. And she painted the court with that one, a big stab. And Hobbs needs to try to stop this comeback, this threatened comeback by Roswell High. Good dig by Strickland. They set up Gutierrez from the right, and ends up being a kill as it comes off of her fingertips. I think the problem was Roswell couldn't tell what she was going to do. It was a good job for her not telegraphing what she was going to do. And they didn't know whether it was going to be a stab or just a little fingertip roll. So good point for Hobbs, 22-12. Hobbs with a good serve. Roswell answers, and then at the net just tries to push it over, and nice block at the net by Hobbs. So the point for Hobbs, 23-12. Hobbs with the serve. Oh, and a nice little push down as it came over the net. Wisdom Anthony right there, anticipating right where she needed to be, and just she gets credit for the kill. It was a soft one, but it was effective. Soft but deadly. And serving for the set, 24-12. Hobbs. Strickland setting up Wisdom Anthony. Gets it over, a soft one now. Big attempted kill coming. Oh, Strickland with a great dig. And then Gutierrez with great contact. And then they got it over. Attempted kill is blocked at the net, but saved by Roswell. I don't know how they saved that. And then they end up getting it over. Oh, my goodness. But Hobbs gets the point. They prevail in the end. A long rally. That was the longest rally of this first set. And Hobbs wins it 25-12. So some excitement, but Hobbs really stretching it out. It was tight early on, just 1 or 2 point difference as the Lady Eagles and the Lady Coyotes traded the lead back and forth until it got to be 14-10, and then Hobbs stretched it out to 18-10, and then from there they were able just to continue to dominate and win that first set. So Hobbs is up 1-0 here against Roswell, and we will take a quick break and come back for more Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com, saying thank you very much to our sponsors, Hobbs Rental, Devon Energy, Rent-A-Center, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Pump and Supply, Lasco Construction, First American Bank, Hobbs, Thriftway, Robinson Associates, Hobbs Express, Forest Tire, and Lee County State Bank. So good work by the Hobbs Lady Eagles. They're up 1-0 in this match against Roswell. It's a district match. It's a keeper, as they say, and we'll be back for more play here at Tasker Arena. And welcome back to Tasker Arena. Your score is 1-0 as Hobbs has won the first set 25-12 against Roswell. And looking at your stats, and I may have missed a couple things here and there. I'm doing the play-by-play, keeping the stats and the score bug as well. Thanks to Jonathan running camera tonight. And for Roswell, I've got a kill for Dumlau, a kill for Tareen, a kill for Casey, 2 aces for Samario, an error on serve for Samario, an error on serve for Tareen. For Hobbs, 3 kills for Wisdom Anthony's, 2 aces and a block for her, and 2 points on serve. Hobbs has made 2 points on off of her serve. Also, Jalen Strickland, a really good, strong first set as well. 3 aces and a kill, and Hobbs, I've got her down as Hobbs winning 8, maybe 9 points off of her serve. I think I'll stick with 8. That's what I had written down. Also, you have Lentz with a kill and an ace, Cunningham with a kill and an ace, David with a kill, and Gutierrez with a kill and a block, Souter with 2 kills, 2 blocks, and an error on serve. So we will go to the second set now. Let me zero out my set scoring here. And the first point goes to Roswell here in this second set. And it is number 6, Benitez to serve. Anthony with the first contact. And they set up. That was a nice set by Lentz. And when your set is good, that gives you even more, that gives you more confidence, and it gives you the body position necessary, and really nice. So a good set by Lentz, but I think it was Dunlap with the kill. No, that was, we'll check that. Number 6, David with a kill, her second. So a good rally going on right here. As back and forth. Now Roswell with attempted kill, and that was a big boom by, I believe, Samario over there in that outside hitter location on the left. Yes, it was Samario with a kill, and that's 2 points for Roswell, 1 for Hobbs, 2-1. And Roswell will have the serve back in the second set. That's Dumlau back. Good first contact by Strickland. Ooh, and a nice set by Lentz, and a nice kill by David. Her third of the match. She's going to come out, and it's going to be Souter who goes in. As Coach Stacy Williams substituting. Now we are tied 2-2. Hobbs will have the serve. Strickland back to serve for Hobbs. Oh, and this time it hits the top of the net and doesn't go over, so uncharacteristic, as Strickland has had a really good night tonight. Both the service line, digging as the libero, and even a kill to her credit. So that will be 3-2 now, Roswell's favor. And I think there was a question about, was there a sub going in, or a question about the rotation for Roswell. Back to serve, I believe, is Velasco. Yes, number 4. Oh, and it goes into the net. So an error on serve for her gives the point to Hobbs, evens it up at 3 apiece, and gives Hobbs the serve back. That's Gutierrez back to serve for Hobbs. 3-3 in the second set. Hobbs won the first one. Nice serve. Good contact. Roswell saves it. Hobbs Setting up Wisdom Anthony, and she gets credit for the kill. Just too hot to handle. It goes over, and Roswell a little out of position there in the front row, not able to handle that. So another kill for Anthony. That's her 4th. Another point for Hobbs. 4-3 now. And another point off of the serve for number 5, Gutierrez. Yes. So, all right, now 5-3, another ace for Gutierrez. 5-3, Hobbs leading in the second set. And let's see, looks like Coach Baca of Roswell asking one of the officials something. Don't know what that was about. I think maybe it was a question about proper rotation, but it's all solved and settled. And the serve's good, but coming in for the big boom is Morales. Ooh, Strickland with a good dig. And Gutierrez setting up Wisdom. Oh, a huge kill attempt, but Roswell somehow answers that. Oh, what an amazing point. Strickland did such a good job digging that, sending it up, but they were ready. The Roswell girls' front line was ready. They were ready at the net. That 3-7, and that was number 6. So Benitez, Enriquez, and Morales with blocks. And give the point to Roswell. And the serve. Third contact coming by Anthony, and it's off the hands. It's going to be a point for Hobbs. As they say, it's off of the hands, and they tipped it. Yep. So Wisdom will get the kill again. And 6-4 is your score, and it'll be Anthony back to serve for Hobbs. Anthony with a big running serve. Roswell answers. A nice dig by Anthony. Attempted kill, doesn't make it. And then a good block. Got to get credit where credit's due. That was a big double block over there on the left side by Morales and Barola on the front line for Roswell. 6-5. Hobbs did a nice job answering, but Roswell was right there. So Morales back to serve. Anthony digs it on first contact. Setting up for the attempted kill, but Roswell answers. Dig, sends it back. Anthony first contact. Gutierrez setting up Cunningham for the big boom from the left side. Another one. So Cunningham's got a couple of kills and an ace tonight. And I think I have missed writing one of her kills down. But only Wisdom Anthony has more kills in the match tonight now, as Cunningham and David have 3 apiece for Hobbs. Hobbs with the point, 7-5. And it's going to be an ace off of the serve of Souter. So Souter with a couple of kills, couple of blocks, and an ace tonight. Nice serve. Roswell answers. Third contact coming from Samario. Wisdom Anthony saves it. Gutierrez sets it. Kendall Cunningham with a big boom. It looked like a kill, but Roswell was able to answer that. But then, oh, okay, it was a net violation by Roswell. I was going to say it looked like it was going to be. So there's no credit for a kill, but Hobbs gets a point. 9-5 is your score. They lead Roswell in the second set. Third contact coming on that left side, outside hitter. Oh, and it's going to be a point for Roswell. Yep, his triple hit. Okay, so it makes it 9-6. And Hobbs, Roswell's fighting. They're not going to go down quietly. Hobbs is really going to just have to continue to play really well and just try to put them away in this third one. Oh, an almost kill by Wisdom Anthony, a save somehow by Roswell. Nice volley going on, nice rally. Third contact coming, attempted kill over the outside hitter left location, but Hobbs digs it, good dig. Kendall Cunningham, attempted kill, Roswell answers. And they do get it over. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds, so not able to get it over. That was an error by Dumlau over there. Oh no, are they saying that, was there an error by Hobbs on that? Yeah, the refs are going to, the umpires are going to get their heads together and they're going to say, yeah, there was a violation on Hobbs. So it's going to be 9-7. All right, so 9-7. Roswell eating into that lead by Hobbs. Hobbs going to have to bear back down on them. So Roswell doesn't get back into this set. They're threatening 9-7 in this second set. I think Hobbs just making sure that they have the rotation right. And there was making sure that they're up. We've got front line set, Wisdom Anthony, a good dig, but then the ball goes over the net, and that was number 2, Dumlau, over there in that outside hitter left-hand location, and she just pushes it down into the court, and a kill for her. So Roswell climbed back into this one within 1. Oh, that was a good serve, but a great dig by Anthony, and it goes along as Roswell answers, and on that little volley, Roswell looked like they were going to be able to tie it up. Instead, it went long. Hobbs gets the point, and they get the serve back. So Hobbs needs to sort of hold serve here and really try to make as many points as they can. Nice serve. They answer. Dumlau, attempted kill, blocked at the net. Nice job by David and Gutierrez there. A double block on the right side, and Lintz will serve again. Couple of points off of her serve, as it's 11-8. Hobbs leading now. A nice serve. Hard to do anything. Hard to make a quality touch off of that. Roswell manages to answer though. Nice dig by Anthony, and good contact by Strickland, and then Kendall Cunningham gets it over. And a soft kill by Dumlau does not work out as Hobbs answers. Anthony bats it over. Nice rally going on. Dumlau again tempted to kill. It's going to go long off of the fist of Dumlau. And that's going to be a point for Hobbs as they're stretching it out. As I said, when Lintz got the serve, that Hobbs needed to try to hang on to serve as long as they can. 3rd point off of her serve for Hobbs. Nice. Oh, and it does. It goes in. It paints the corner. Even though it looks like Coach Baca. Oh, are they going to say that it went out? I thought that was very clearly in the corner. They're appealing that. They are saying, I think it was clearly in. It was just inside, but it was inside to me clearly, right in that corner, in the back left corner. So the point for Hobbs, another point off of Lintz's serve. Roswell digs, answers, attempted kill, blocked at the net by David, her 2nd block tonight. And that's a big time to do it, as Hobbs now is stretching it out. 5 points off of the serve of Lintz tonight. Another good one. Roswell digs it, sets it, attempted kill over there on the left side by Dumlau is blocked by Hobbs, but then it's pushed back, and Hobbs can't do anything with it on that front row. It just comes back too quickly for them to see it and to respond. 14-9 is your score. Give the serve back to Roswell now. Hobbs with a 5-point lead here. If they just concentrate on trying to get this point, get serve back. Nice first contact by Strickland. Oh, a nice little pushover by David. Roswell answers though. Attempted kill. Great dig by Anthony. Good second contact by Lintz. Oh, and it gets hung up in the rafters. And then, David watches so patiently. Great timing, and tries to put it across the net, but cannot. That was a really great effort though by the Hobbs girls. So the point goes to Roswell, 14-10. But now setting up Kylie Cunningham with a big boom, and it is. She paints that right corner, and another point for Hobbs, and another kill for Cunningham. 15-10 your score. It's Hobbs stretching it back out. Cunningham will go back to serve. This Hobbs team is looking very sharp tonight. Oh, and that's, I guess I should not have said anything, right? It's the announcer's curse. Cunningham has an ace, but that was an error. So she's got 4 kills, an ace, and an error tonight. And 15-11 your score. Roswell serving, and David with an attempted kill. Roswell digs it. They come back, and a nice little push on the right side by Morales right into the court where Hobbs isn't. Becomes a kill. So Morales with a kill and a couple of blocks saves the point, and here comes Roswell back into it. 15-12. They trail by 3, and serving. Oh, good serve. I mean, a good save by Hobbs, but it ends up they weren't able to do enough with it, enough of a quality touch to get it out of the hands of number 5 Samario. But the good news is, for Hobbs at least, it was a net violation by Samario. Give the point to Hobbs and give the ball back to Hobbs for the serve, and Strickland is back to serve. for Hobbs. Another, oh, and it goes long. It's so tough to see that and say that because Strickland has had a whale of a match here tonight for Hobbs. As Hobbs has made 9 points off of her serve. She's had 3 aces, but 2 errors on serves as well. So 16-13, and number 4, Velasco, to serve for Roswell, and it's long. So it's tit for tat as Roswell, with an unforced error, makes it 17-13. My bad, I had given them an extra point there. 17-13. And it is Lentz back to serve for Hobbs. Good serve, but Roswell digs it. Attempted block becomes a block by number 5 on the right side, Samadio, with another kill. And it'll be Benitez coming out and Barola going in the outside hitter left location for Roswell. Number 5, Samadio back to serve. 17-14 now. Oh, and just too hard. David with an attempted kill over there in that left-hand outside hitter location, and Wisdom Anthony right over there too, but just a little too hard, goes out of bounds. 17-15, Hobbs is leading, but just by 2 now. Samadio back to serve. Strickland, first contact, nice dig, nice set by Gutierrez, and then Wisdom Anthony pushes it over, a soft one, third contact coming, attempted kill is dug by Strickland, set up by Gutierrez, and then, it came over a little lower. The trajectory on that ball was a little lower than I think Anthony was expecting, and she went up for really a big boom, and instead it went into the net. So 17-16 as Roswell has come back. They were down by 8 in this one at one point, but they have come back, kind of clawed their way back into this second set. 17-16, a timeout on the court. Hobbs still with the 1-point lead, and of course they won the first set 25-12. They have pretty much dominated the second set, but a few unforced errors, a couple of lucky breaks, and then some good play by Roswell has put the Lady Coyotes right back in this one. We'll say thank you very much to our sponsors again: Lee County State Bank, Forest Tire, Hobbs Express, Robinson and Associates, Thriftway, First American Bank Hobbs, Lasco Construction, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Rent-A-Center, Devon Energy, and Hobbs Rental. Back to the action here at Tasker Arena. I'm Dawn Morgan along with Jonathan, who's running camera. Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. 17-16 in this second set. Hobbs is leading, but Roswell trailing by a point. Back to serve, and it's Samadio. She's got 2 aces, 2 kills, and an error in this match, and she is serving. Hobbs looking to try to put this one away. Third contact coming, Anthony. Just a soft pushover. Roswell sees it, answers, and now a big boom attempt is going to be too strong as Morales on that outside hitter right location puts it out of bounds, gives Hobbs the point, and Wisdom Anthony back to serve. 18-16, Hobbs leading in this second set. Hobbs can just start to put it away here. That would be great. Oh, what a great serve by Anthony. A lot of spin on that, and it just died. She's got that way of it coming in, and it just dies right in front of that. It's a little deceptive. It dies right in front of that back row. Another good serve as it's in by about a ball's width right there at the back. 19-16, so an ace by Anthony, and Roswell wants a timeout as it's now 20-16 Hobbs' favor, and we are in the second set. The first one, Hobbs won 25-12, and now they're up 20-16 in this second set with the momentum on their side, but they can't let up, and they can't afford unforced errors. They've got to stay sharp and try to get the win. They could go up 2-0 if they can hang on and make just 5 more points in this one before Roswell comes back. I will also remind you that after tonight, no matter who wins this one tonight, we certainly hope it's our Lady Eagles. It's looking good so far, but I don't want to jinx it. Up next for Roswell, they will be on the road to play at Carlsbad Thursday night at 6:30, and your Hobbs Lady Eagles will also go on the road to play at Clovis this Thursday night at 6:30, as your district is underway with this match tonight. And out of the timeout, we're back into it. Hobbs 20-16, Wisdom Anthony back to serve. Running serve, great, another really good serve, hard to do anything with. Oh, and Roswell has trouble with it at the net. Number 3, Enriquez pushes it over and then just coming up and forcing it down in the court. I did not see actually who made the kill at the front of the net, but a nice point off of Wisdom Anthony's serve. And I think they're gonna say that was a problem. Was it out of position, girls out of position on Roswell? One of the ref is talking with Coach Baca about something. I don't know what she's saying, but she's talking with one of the players in the back. But they give the point there. It's 22-16 now. Wisdom Anthony up, and they're going to say that what is going on? I really don't understand what they're saying the problem is on Roswell. But before that, that was a net serve by Wisdom Anthony, but yeah, Roswell wants to take a timeout to catch Coach Baca, whatever it is that she's being told about the girls, and it's giving the point automatically to Hobbs. She's going to talk it over with them. 23-16 right now. It's looking good for Hobbs to try to win this second set as they're looking to come away tonight and start their district with a big victory as they are 9-8 overall. They're going to look to pull even 9-9. If they win tonight, but they've got this set to finish and another one to win before they can do that. Coach Stacy Williams and her girls looking pretty strong tonight. Roswell hitting a snag here in this second set. They were a little stop and start. They looked like they were storming back, and then some problems. So Hobbs will have the serve. Wisdom Anthony back. Hobbs has made 6 points off of her serve, and it goes out. So just a little bit. Nope. Yep, it does go out. 23-17, the point for Roswell. Roswell will have the serve, and that is Morales back to serve. Strickland with first contact. Gutierrez gets a hand on it, gets it to Cunningham. She tries for the big boom. Roswell answers. Nice second contact by Wisdom Anthony, and then Gutierrez gets it over. Little rally going on. Attempted kill by Dumlau is thwarted by Wisdom Anthony. Kendall Cunningham at the net with a big boom in that outside hitter left location. Puts it away. So this is now set point, 24-17. And back to serve, I believe, is Souter for Hobbs. Oh, and it hits the top of the net and does not go over. That's her second error on serve tonight, but she's got an ace as well. And Souter with a couple of kills and a couple of blocks. Still a pretty good match for her so far tonight. 24-18 your score now with Roswell serving. Tadine back to serve. Cunningham with first contact, and it just kind of goes wonky off of her hands. And that serve by Tadine comes in. It's pretty effective. It's a little deceptive. A lot of spin on it, and it's got a little heat. Cunningham again, first contact. Gutierrez sets up David for the kill, and she paints it just inside for the kill, her fourth of the match, and makes it 25-18. Give this second set to Hobbs. They won the first one 25-12, and now 25-19 actually is, are they gonna play that again? What are they, 24? So they're gonna reverse that. 24-20 is what they're gonna say. All right, they're reversing that. And now, I spoke too soon, and there was celebration going on too soon. So the serve answered. Rally going on. Gutierrez setting up Cunningham. Roswell somehow answering. Strickland digs it. Gutierrez sets it. Oh, almost kill. Roswell just will not die. And Strickland first contact. Cunningham with the attempted kill. It's blocked at the net and sent back though, as I believe that was 13. Casey at the front of the net with the block. Give the point to Roswell. They're not dead yet. Serve. setting up Cunningham for the big block. And I tell you what, number 7, Morales, gets a hand on it. If she hadn't, it might have gone long, but she put a fist on it, and then it was not a quality touch and ends up being a point. And finally, 25-21 is your second set score. So Hobbs has now won 2 sets. We're going to move to the third one in just a few minutes. Of course, they put 3 minutes on the clock between sets. And 25-21 ends up being your score. So Hobbs, thought Hobbs had it at 25-18, but it was not meant to end then. Now it has. 25-12 first set score, 25-21 in the second. Now headed to the third set, Hobbs leading. And you are watching and listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with Jonathan running camera. And thanks to our sponsors, Lee County State Bank, Hobbs Rental, Forest Tire, Devon Energy, Hobbs Express, Rent-A-Center, Robinson & Associates, NMR Pipeline, Thriftway, Eunice Pump and Supply, First American Bank Hobbs, and Lasco Construction. Thanks very much to our sponsors and to their support of Hobbs Athletics, and in particular tonight, loving our Lady Eagles volleyball here at Tasker Arena. So Hobbs looking good so far. They're in control of this one, but Roswell fought and managed to score far more points against them in that second set than in the first. So they've got to come out in the third one and be very careful and get back to very sharp play. They started getting a little bit muddled, a little bit on their transitions in that second set, and lost a little bit of communication at times, a couple of mishits here and there, and allowed Roswell to kind of climb back in it and to just keep hanging around. Took a while to play that second set, but Hobbs prevailed. Your Lady Eagles looking for their first district win tonight and to move on the road to play at Clovis on Thursday. So still about a minute to go. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with more Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And welcome back for Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. The start of the third set, Hobbs leading 2-0. We start the third set. Roswell will have the ball to serve, and it goes out off of the hands of Tarin. So that's her second error on serve tonight, but she had she has a couple of aces, though. And Strickland to serve for Hobbs now. Oh, and it goes in the net. Hate to write that one down. She's had 3 aces and a kill tonight, and Hobbs has made 10 points off of her serve tonight. So give the point to Roswell and the serve back. Oh, and that's going to be tough, as it's so hard when you hit the ball and it goes over the net on first contact, and your front row is the opponent's front row is going to be right there waiting to just hit it right back, and they do. So 2-1 now, and number 6, Benitez serving Strickland with a good dig. The setup for Anthony. Oh, and she paints the court, the back just in by about a ball's width. Beautiful, and that is another kill. So 6 kills for Anthony in this one. And that evens the score up, gives Hobbs the ball to serve. Lentz back to do the honors. And it's a net serve, so unfortunately. No, that was actually that was Gutierrez, not Lentz. That was Gutierrez back to serve. So give the point to Roswell, though. Oh, Hobbs digs it and saves that one. Wisdom Anthony, third contact, punches it over. And now, almost a kill, but Hobbs saves it. Now Anthony attempt to kill, and she does from that outside hitter location on the left. She punches it in and into that back row. Dumlau comes up on it, not in time to be able to do anything with it. So Anthony with another kill, and she will have the ball to serve for Hobbs. Hobbs now tied it back up 3-3. Nice running serve. A little hard. Tudding sets it up. Roswell pitches it over. Strickland, third contact, sends it over. Free ball. Now an attempted kill, but Strickland digs it, and Gutierrez pushes it over. And now attempted kill by Cunningham, and she punches it in that right corner. Another nice rally with Hobbs doing some good adjustments and digging there, and ultimately coming away with the point. Cunningham with another kill. It's her fifth. Oh, beautiful serve by Anthony as she puts the spin on it and just puts it out of reach over on that left-hand side. So another ace on serve for Anthony, and another point for Hobbs, 5-3. And the point goes to Hobbs because there was a net violation before that ball, I think, even left Anthony's hands. So she gets a break on that one because it went into the net, but Roswell with a violation at the front. 6-3 your score. Anthony, and another good serve as Roswell just cannot do anything with that. So another ace by Anthony. Hobbs is starting to stretch it out, and Anthony, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points on her serve for Hobbs tonight. Makes it 7-3 in this third set. Hobbs leading 2-0. Oh, that's a blistering serve by Wisdom Anthony, and nothing that could be done about that. It goes into the back row. Dumlau tried for it, just could not do anything. So another ace, and 8-3. Hobbs with a 5-point lead in this one. Another good serve. Goes back over as a free ball. Strickland setting up Cunningham for the kill. Roswell answers. Third contact coming. Big boom over there on the left by Samadio on the outside here to location. That's another kill for her. And we have a player down, a Hobbs girl down on the court. I think it looked like she just kind of slipped. And Hobbs coach Stacy Williams is going to go out and check her out. That is Esparza over there on the front row right side as she went down hard. I heard that, didn't see it. And trainer is coming out, taking a look at that. So we have an injury timeout. 8-4 is your score, by the way. 8-4, Hobbs is leading in this third set. They won the first one 25-12. The second one 25-21. Now in this third and what could be final set for them, as they would like to make quick work of this. But Roswell, tell you what, Roswell fought in that second set and did not go down quietly or as easily as in the first. So a bit of a strain or a little foot problem for 13 for Esparza. She's going to limp off the court with help and hopefully walk it off, or hopefully that's not a major problem. So we'll have a substitution. We'll have number 14, Segovia, going in on the outside hitter location, right side. And I believe Segovia may be, I think she played, I believe she's a JV player as well. I believe she was out on the court during that JV win, which was a good one. They won 2-1 against Roswell before this varsity match began. 8-4 your score, as they're going to continue to help Esparza off and maybe into the trainer's room. So we send our best wishes to her. Speedy recovery. She is walking off, but with help. So this injury timeout, and we had that substitution going in, and they're just checking and making sure that the referee is aware of the proper rotation, and the girls are as well with that substitution coming in. Roswell will have the ball. It's going to be Velasco back to serve. 8-4, your score in this third set. So we'll hear the whistle and get back to play here at Tasker Arena. And that's going to go long. So a lot of times that happens when you have a little too much time to think, when it stretches past what would be a timeout. And that was the case there for Velasco. An error on serve. Get the point to Hobbs, 9-4. Hobbs with the serve. Roswell, third contact. Oh, and that's tough. Morales gets the credit for the kill as she just kind of punched it over. And Souter was trying to get that over on the right side, but not able to get to it in time. 9-5 your score. Roswell serve with Samario still back to serve. And a good serve, Cunningham with first contact, and then just pushed over by David. Third contact coming. Oh, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's a good break for Hobbs because really they were all out of position. And scrambling to get there back was Strickland, the libero. She knew she was not going to get back there in time, but the ball went out of bounds. So the point for Hobbs, 10-5. Hobbs will get served back, and it's going to be Lentz back to serve for Hobbs. She's got an ace and a kill. And Hobbs has made 7 points off of her serve tonight. Oh, nice one. It goes just barely over the net. And number 7 over there, Morales, not able to get a quality touch on that ball. So ball ends up being a tight set. Very close to the net and a Hobbs point. Oh, and that is going to go out. So off of the point by Hobbs, then they give one up on the serve. So hard to write that down. But 11-6 is your score. Hobbs still leading this one. And they're setting up David on the outside hitter location on the right for a nice big boom. And she does. Records her 5th kill of the match and gives Hobbs a 12-6 lead in this third set. So another nice kill by David. She's got a couple blocks as well. And it'll be Cunningham to serve for Hobbs. Oh, and it's going to go long, out of bounds. So give the point and the ball right back to Roswell. 12-7 now, third set. Hobbs can't afford to relax right here or get sloppy in any way. They've been playing well, and all of them. I mean, Cunningham has 5 kills, an ace. But Tarin back to serve, and Tarin has given the Lady Eagles some fits on the service line. She's got 3 aces tonight, and give the point, and 12-8 your score now. Tarin back to serve again for Hobbs. First contact. David with attempted kill pushes it right down just beyond that 10-foot line, and nothing that Tarin. She scrambled back to try to get in position to play that. Could not do it. So 13-8 Hobbs. Another kill for David. And she will be back to serve for Hobbs as well. Oh, good serve. Roswell answers. Attempted kill is blocked at the net. That was number 5, Gutierrez. She had help on the front right there by Souter and Anthony. Good block, good play. Hobbs girls anticipating, making a good transition there. So 14-8 your score. David back to serve again. Another good one. Roswell answers initially. Big boom coming from Dumlau. Hobbs answers. Nice dig. Anthony with a kill. Can't finish it. Dumlau saves it, sends it back over. Hobbs, oh, nice. As they have a good rally going. Attempted kill from the right side is Doug. It was Doug over right there by number 1. Mitchell into the match for the first time, but she can't. It goes wonky off her hands and out of bounds, so give the point to Roswell. So good hustle and a funky little volley in exchange there. Give the point to Roswell, and they're serving, and that goes long. So that's number 6, Benitez, with an error on serve, and 15-9 is your score now. Hobbs is leading, and give that to, let's see, who is that serving for Hobbs? I believe that is Gutierrez, and it goes out of bounds. So give that point and the ball back to Roswell. Hobbs still leading in this third set, though, 15-10. As they need to just keep their feet on the gas here. Number 2 is going to send it into the net. So an error on service for Dumlau. Give the point and the ball back to Hobbs. 16-10 here. And Wisdom Anthony back to serve for Hobbs. Hobbs has been able to make 9 points off of her serve. Oh, and an uncharacteristic net serve for Wisdom Anthony. It's her first error on serve tonight. 16-11 your score now. And whistle sounds. Oh, it's just for substitution. As number 4, Velasco, goes back in, and she will serve. And also coming out, Tarin comes out, and Enriquez goes in as well. So it'll be Velasco serving. Strickland, first contact. Gutierrez sets up number 10. Lentz was going in for the kill, but it goes long, out of bounds, that is. So the point for Roswell, 16-12 now, and it'll be Velasco back to serve again. Strickland digs it. Gutierrez sets it. Wisdom Anthony, just way too much power as Wiz. Tell you what, she is such a good athlete, and so much power. She has such good ups too. She's able to really get her body into a great position over the net. And sometimes when you do that, you've got to adjust your swing and get that down instead of out, and it just goes long. So 16-13, Hobbs, Stacy Williams, head coach, wanting to talk about it. So timeout just to settle the girls back down, pull the focus back in, and tell them they're still in command of this third set. They just need to finish it. They need to finish off Roswell High here. I'm sure Coach Baca is telling her girls to continue to fight and that they're closing the gap, and they are. But Hobbs can put the big stop on them here, and they want to, as they lead this one 2-0 at Tasker Arena tonight. This district opener for both of these teams. Gotta say, Roswell High's probably got the momentum right now, initially off of a couple of points under serve by Velasco. Hobbs digs that one. Cunningham saves it, sends it over. Attempted dig is blocked at the net, and now Cunningham sends it over. Ooh, nice block, and really Cunningham's point was made possible by that really good block, and it did not allow for a quality touch. All Roswell could do was just scramble to just answer it. Oh, and they're going to say the net violation for Hobbs. 16-14 Roswell continuing to serve, and that's going to be an ace for Velasco, and another point. And here we are. Roswell has climbed back into this one, just trailing by a point now. And it's Velasco back to serve. 16-15 your score. Strickland digs it. Oh, and it's a net. It's really a tight set, as they call it. They call it a tight set or a net set because the ball gets up, it falls so close to the net that there's no room to be able to handle. If you go in to try to touch or do anything, you're going to have a net violation. It's going to be a point anyway. So we're tied, 16 all, and Roswell with the serve. Coming in for the kill is, Cunningham. And this time she has had so many kills in this game. And it just, she just pushed that one, trying to push that one over, pushed it into the net instead. And here we are for the first time in this set. Roswell is leading 17-16. Hobbs looking to put it away. Cunningham with a kill from that outside hitter location in the left. Gives the point back to Hobbs, ties it right back up. 17 all in this third set as Roswell not going away. Hobbs is going to have to work for it. And under the serve of Souter, Roswell trying to put it away. Oh, and they do, as a little punch off of the fist on that right-hand location by Samario. That's her fourth kill. Gives the point to Roswell, 18-17. And it'll be Samario back to serve for the Lady Coyotes. Coyotes leading this one by 1. First contact. Hobbs saves it. David sends it over. Now they set up Benitez for the kill. Oh, and a nice block at the net by David. Sends it right back over, but Roswell handles it and answers, and Morales pushes it over into the front row. So give the point to Roswell, as now they're 2 points ahead of Hobbs in this third set. Hobbs still leading 2-0. But Samario back to serve, gonna go long. That's a nice break. Hobbs needs to capitalize on it. 19-18 now. Hobbs trailing by 1. That's Lentz back to serve for Hobbs. Or is it Souter? Nope. Oh, and it goes, it's gonna go out of bounds. Nope, it hit the line. Nope, they are gonna say it was out of bounds. So Roswell now 20-18. Setting up David for an attempt to kill, and it's blocked at the net. Stacy Williams wants to talk about it because it's 21-18. Roswell with their biggest lead in this third set. Hobbs leading. They won the first set 25-12, second set 25-21. They were in control of this one pretty much all the way, but Roswell hung around, would not quit fighting. Hobbs getting a little sloppy here and there at times, although they're trading some sloppiness with some brilliant plays and getting some good kills and nice serves, but just when it counts, they've been losing the points on rallies and giving the advantage over to Roswell, and they've capitalized on it. So Roswell out of the timeout by Coach Williams, 21-18. Lady Coyotes leading this third set, 21-18. It'll be number 7 Morales back to serve as Hobbs has got to climb back, fight back into this one, try to win this set. Strickland first contact, and that's Lentz setting up Wisdom Anthony. Attempted kill, doesn't go. A good dig by Strickland. Attempted kill by Cunningham, and Roswell's able to get to it and keep it alive. And now attempted kills dug by Strickland. Oh, it's going to be a free ball. Pushed right back over and over into the right, into the second row, and Strickland trying to scramble back over to get it, just could not get it in time. So again, a good rally, but Roswell saving some balls that could have been kills by Hobbs. And an ace on serve. An ace on serve by Morales gives another point. 23-18, Roswell leading this third set by 5. Strickland first contact. It's going to be Lentz trying to set up David for the kill. Roswell blocks it, then pushes it right back over. Oh, that Hobbs, they're just killing Hobbs right there at the net. And that was number 3, Enriquez, with a kill. And 24-18, this is set point for Roswell. Strickland first contact. Oh, and it's going to go out of bounds. Just she had to just kind of handle that wonky off of her fist. But Hobbs, so Roswell wins the third set. 25-18. And then we're gonna play a fourth set here, as Hobbs leading 2-1, but we'll be back with the fourth set at Tasker Arena with more Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. did win the point, and now they have stretched it out, a 4-point lead, 13-9 here, 13-9 in this fourth set. They won the first two. Roswell won the third. We're in the fourth, and Hobbs is leading now 13-9. After climbing back into this one, Roswell had grabbed the lead and kept it from Hobbs, but they have come back. And off the serve, third contact. Oh, and going to say a net violation. No, illegal contact of the ball by Roswell, and that's a good break for Hobbs. 14-9. 14-9 your score now. In this fourth set, Hobbs is leading and serving, and an ace for Lentz. Hobbs has been able to make, let's see, 10 points off of Lentz's serves tonight. 15-9 now is your score in this fourth set. Hobbs leading, wanting to continue to dominate, control this set, and another ace. That's going to be another ace for Lentz. And a point for Hobbs, 16-9 now. Good serve. It just had some spin on that. First contact with it was a little wonky and out of bounds. And another good serve as that came in at an angle and just died. It had a lot of spin and died right in front of the back row. So give another ace to Lentz. 17-9 now. Roswell answers that when they dig it. Second contact, setting up Cunningham for the kill, and she paints that left corner with it on third contact. Good teamwork by Hobbs on that. Really nice first and second contact. Quality touches, setting up Cunningham to come in with a nice point. 18-9 now. Hobbs leading in this fourth set. A good serve again. You know what? It's deceptive. Lentz's ball comes in. It doesn't look like it's spinning a lot. It looks kind of like a dead ball coming in. But if you need to have solid contact off of your arms to be able to send it over. Otherwise, it's going to go to one side or the other. And that's the kind of serve that you want. 19-9. Hobbs is winning this fourth set by 10 points here. They won the first two. Roswell took the third. And now we're in the fourth set. Hobbs up 19-9. And you're watching and listening to Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
All right, I don't know why.
Okay, we're back, and I'm showing that we've got sound, that we should have sound. So we should have audio here. We are in this fourth set, 19-9. We may not have had audio there for a couple of minutes, but I've had it back now for several points. Hobbs leading 19-9, and another point off of serve makes it 20-9, as Hobbs has been able to make several points off of Lentz's serves. And they have climbed out of a deficit in the fourth set. Nice serve. Roswell digs it, answers right there at the net. Hobbs is ready. David sends it over. Roswell able to dig it, answer it. And now Lentz sets up David. She pushes it over. It's another kill for her. And another point for Hobbs. Looks like they are back in charge of this one in this fourth set, 21-9. And Lentz to serve again for Hobbs. Another good spin on that. It goes over the net, and David just pushes it right back down. So another kill for David. Roswell faithful not liking that. They thought that maybe there was a net violation, but it was a clean hit. Refs say nope. 22-9 your score, and Lentz back to serve again for Hobbs. Roswell digs it, answers this time. Oh, a nice dig and save by Hobbs. Strickland, second contact. Anthony sends it over. Roswell setting up a Dumlau for a kill, but it goes long. Oh, no. That's right. Okay. So that's going to end up being a point for Roswell. Ref said nope. 22-10 is your score. Dug by Strickland. Attempted kill by David. Roswell digs it, saves it. Third contact by Samadio. Strickland digs it. And a big save sets up a boom, but blocked by Roswell on the right side. And then Anthony comes in for the kill, but it goes out of bounds, so a little bit long. And that's going to be a point for Roswell. So you've got 22-11. Your score, Roswell is serving. Strickland answers. Hobbs manages to block it, send it back at the net. Oh, and an almost save. Good hustle, though, by Tarin over there for Roswell, but it ends up going out of bounds into their bench. So 23-11 now. Hobbs leading this fourth set. They lead this match 2-1, 2 sets to 1, and they're up 23-11 in this fourth set. I'm Dawn Morgan, Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And a question, I think, conversation. I think Stacey Williams, Hobbs head coach, had a question about one of the calls and an appeal on that. And they're going to say, they're actually going to take that point away from Hobbs and say that the point was Roswell. Still 22-12. And a nice kill by David in the outside hitter location on that left side. Nothing Casey could do except get creamed by that ball coming down at her at about the speed of light. 23-12 now. Hobbs with a point. And it's Cunningham back to serve the Lady Eagles. 23-12. They're getting close to winning this third set. And now 24-12 as that's an ace by Cunningham. Good serve as it came in, just a little wonky. And that was Morales trying to get a fist on it in the back right. Cunningham serving for the match. It's a set point, match point right here. Roswell surviving, third touch, and it does not go over the net, so an error by Morales sends it into the net, gives Hobbs the 25-12 set victory and the match. 3-1 here at Tasker Arena. 25-12, the final score in the fourth set. 3-1 victory for Hobbs over Roswell, and that gives Hobbs a 9-9 overall season. Their first victory, 1-0 now in district, and they will move on to play at Clovis on Thursday night at 6:30. I'm going to take a quick timeout and figure up some stats as I kept them, and be back to wrap this one up here at Tasker Arena. And we're back to wrap things up here at Tasker Arena. I'm Dawn Morgan. Jonathan running camera tonight. Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And just running down the Hobbs stats really quickly. Well, I'll run down the Roswell stats first really quickly. Samadio leading kills for Roswell. I've got her with 5 kills, a couple of aces. Also with 3 kills, Morales. Morales had 2 blocks and an ace to go along with those kills. Tarin with a kill, 3 aces. Also, Dumlau with a couple of kills, and she may have had more, and I might have missed writing those down for her, but Velasco with a block and an ace. And you've got Morales with 3 kills, 2 blocks and an ace. A block for Barola. You've got a kill, 2 aces, and 3 aces and a kill for Tarin, and a kill and a block for Casey. for Hobbs. I've got the leading kill tonight. The kill was 10. The 10 count for David. 10 kills, 3 blocks. But Wisdom Anthony with a very good match as well. 7 kills, 7 aces, 3 blocks. But again, Jayla David, I've got her leading with 10 kills and 3 blocks. Also tonight, Cunningham with 7 kills, 2 aces. Another good match for her as well. Also, you had Lentz with 5 aces and a kill. Strickland with 3 aces and a kill. Souter with 2 kills, 4 blocks, and an ace. You've got David Gutierrez with 2 kills, 2 aces, and 3 blocks. So a pretty balanced attack tonight against Roswell, as Hobbs showing a lot of depth with a lot of girls with kills, aces, and blocks. So pretty good service game going for Hobbs tonight. Not too many weaknesses. They just got bogged down and a little sloppy in that third set, kind of let their focus go. And Roswell, no slouch. Roswell, a very sharp team. They hung around and took advantage of some mistakes and built momentum and were able to win that third set. So it is 25-12 in the first for Hobbs, 25-21 in the second for Hobbs. Roswell 25-18 in the third, and then Hobbs coming in the fourth, 25-12 to win this one 3-1 against Roswell here tonight at Tasker Arena. I'm Dawn Morgan signing off. Good luck to our Lady Eagles. They'll be on the road to play at Clovis on Thursday night at 6:30. Goddard with an 0-1 district record will be on the road to play at Carlsbad on Thursday night at 6:30 as well. So for Jonathan, I'm saying good so long, and again, congratulations to Coach Stacy Williams, Assistant Coach Sydney Hill, and to all of the Lady Eagles. Nice work tonight on the volleyball court, and we'll be back next week. I believe it will be next Thursday. I believe when we will see, or the 18th actually. It'll be next Tuesday night, I believe, when we'll be back in action with Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball. I'm Dawn Morgan saying good night. Thank you for watching and listening. Hobbs Volleyball brought to you by our sports sponsors: Lee County State Bank, Forest Tire, Hobbs Express, Robinson and Associates, Thriftway, First American Bank Hobbs, Lasco Construction, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Rent-A-Center, Devon Energy, and Hobbs Rental. Thank you very much. You've been enjoying Hobbs Volleyball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Good night.